Today the gym is actually not open till 6 a.m. So I thought instead of waiting for the gym to open, we're just gonna go for a run. I haven't went for a run in years, like a proper run. So we're gonna go for a really light run today. I don't wanna hurt my shins or anything like that, because I've actually worn out these legs. I used to do a lot of track and cross country as a kid, like serious running. Like I would run like 10, 20 kilometers. I would run well over 50 kilometers a week. It's very cold out, very cold. And I don't have gloves. I left them in the car. Almost done. That was fun. That was good. Something so weird and cool and special about going for a run like really early in the morning. There's nobody outside and you kind of like, you feel like the whole world is yours. Like it feels like you're navigating your own planet because there's nobody else alive or awake right now. It's like the weirdest feeling and I forgot what that felt like.
Everybody's saying that I lost my mind, but I ain't never ever given up this time. 'Cause everybody knows that I've been off my mind. Never ever given up this time. I've never ever given up this time. Oh.
To be honest, I was contemplating rolling into the shot because I don't want to scratch the floor. There's this new podcast I found by a guy named Matt Devia. I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's like a minimalist YouTuber. 3 takeaways I took from this podcast I listened to this morning that I thought maybe you, the audience, might take away from as well. I'll kind of give you the short form. This first one's more so for aspiring creators. A lot of people like to toss around the word authenticity, being authentic on camera, and like, how do you do that? One cool trick to do that is whenever you're creating, there's always gonna be moments where you're like, man, I don't think I'm gonna include that, or I'm gonna edit that part out because that seemed kind of weird. When you have those moments, one thing they talked about in the podcast is just leaving those there, because it's in those moments where you're being the most human. You're messing up, you're not saying things perfectly. That's a nice little trick to push authenticity through the camera into your videos. This next point is about time and commitment, and this is kind of applicable to any context, and it's the idea that you just have to keep going until something sticks. As long as you have one person saying yes to the value that you bring, maybe a video, a product, an Instagram photo, like whatever it is you're trying to do, 9 times out of 10, there's a very good chance that there's hundreds or thousands or even millions of other people out there that would say yes to your content as well. You just need to let time do its thing. That matchmaking system of the value you're bringing and the people you're trying to bring that value to, it will start, clicking and matchmaking, a lot faster and a lot more frequently as you keep improving, as you keep working hard. That matchmaking process will become exponential, but it's just all about not giving up and not stopping at what it is you're trying to do. And this last one's about roadblocks. If you haven't faced any roadblocks, you're most likely not being challenged, and when you're not being challenged, there's no growth there. The special things in life are meant to be hard, and if it comes easy, it's because you're not being challenged. And I think always striving for yourself to be challenged, it's a good way to keep your blade sharp and to kind of make sure that you're still growing, month by month, year by year, as a person. And I get it, these are all very obvious things, but always good reminders. And I don't know, I got a nice little kick out of listening to the podcast, so I thought you might get something from that too. Irish people and pretty much a big chunk of the world like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and that's what it is today. And I have this like green like mixture of juice. Hi.
Hi.
Tell them where we're going. Where are we? Where?
We're gonna go get chicken wings
And then
and then be home by 5 p.m. because we're retired from going out.
this place is extremely busy in here, as you guys can see. I guess St. Patrick's Day just brings out like everybody. We're in like a Irish restaurant. It's called McCabe's. It's marketed to Irish people, but it's not actually like genuine Irish stuff. That was a good dinner, was it not?
Yep.
Yeah? Oh, it is very cold outside though. It's very cold, but no, the Irish dancing was cool. I've never actually seen Irish folk dancing. Is that what it's called? Irish dance, Irish folk dance.